Welcome back to Off the Post. We've got sports news, we've got biased views, and we're going to get some more of them biased views from our gooner. Archie, what are you saying, brother?
All good, man. Thanks for having me on, lads. Thanks for having me on.
We had to get you on, man, because...
Had to.
Bro, we need to know, like, from an Arsenal fan's point of view,
how are you guys feeling, bro?
What are you making of this, man?
Look, going into the North London derby, confident. Over any other season, I'm confident. We're playing some good football. So, like, to win both North London derbies in one season will be honestly, it will be great. Done them at our place,
Yeah.
and then every season we go to their place and they just walk all over us.
You guys already beat them, right?
We've already beaten this season, yeah.
Wow.
Beaten the season at home, 3-1.
They normally always win at their home, but then lose at Spurs home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like now, but because they're on some serious form, it's like. And to be fair, Tottenham are in the mud as well.
Yeah,
like
do you know-
silently, like it's like they're in the mud, but they're still around top four. Like
Yeah, but do you know what it is? It's like earlier on in the season, Tottenham, they were just grinding out results, man.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
they were getting them.
Yeah, that's the main thing though.
Now
That's
they ain't.
That's what they're
They're not getting them results now.
I think Arsenal have too much for them, man.
Yeah, to be
I
fair,
think
I
Arsenal have
do
too much
as
for
well.
them.
You
But
boys
you
are
never
just-
know. Conte could do a Conte special. That's the
It's a
thing.
derby. Like anything can happen in these derbies.
I know,
All the
yeah.
players sort of.
Harry
they
Kane
perform.
turns up in
he
the
does.
derby.
He does. He scores. I can't remember the last time he didn't score against us in a derby.
I think, do you know what? I actually think he's got the most goals in a derby.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no,
he has now.
He has. He
Yeah.
has. Like I say, every season it's just difficult, but I'm really confident going into this one. Oh, the team are playing. Arteta's got them playing. We've got the man Odegaard in the middle.
Oh, Odegaard is crazy.
At the
man.
minute, he's a special player.
Yeah.
Like he's key. Like he was such a good buy.
See, there was question marks over him when he first joined, weren't there?
Like there is with most players. But
You know
it's
what?
like-
I think there was questions when they first got him on loan.
Yeah, that's what
But
I mean.
I think the loan period showed it that he's actually a baller. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't
Very
as
good
good as this season, but it was like okay, cool, we get it. And then when they actually when he went back, everyone was like, "Yo, they need to sign him."
Yeah.
People
Done it.
were talking about getting Jim Madison, but it was like always Odegaard. Got Odegaard, and now look what he's doing.
Made the right decision. Buying Odegaard, 100% the right
He does-
decision.
he does fit.
He controls
They're
the whole
calling
game.
him like a better
Yeah.
version of Ozil. That's what they're
He
saying.
does. He does fit very well into your system, and well, it's like a rejuvenated system.
Arteta's doing well there,
No.
mate.
Yeah.
He's got that system working. Everyone seems to be pulling on the same rope.
That's
mate.
all- that's
They're
literally
going in the same direction.
all it's needed. And going back to the Ozil comment, with Ozil, when he was on form, he was like unstoppable.
Yeah.
The thing is with Odegaard, every game he's consistent, and that's what was needed there, and that's why we've got him.
Yeah.
That's why we've got him.
He's
honestly-
consistent, mate. You guys have been, mate. They've only lost one game
Yeah.
against us. Of course.
You had to get that
Yeah.
one.
And,
in,
and the bad thing about
We're
that
the
is
only
we,
ones that
yeah,
back
but we
them,
still
right?
played
You
well.
know
But
what I
obviously,
mean?
yeah,
Yeah, I was gonna
look,
say,
here
yeah.
he is. He's gonna
You
buy.
know
He's
what
gonna
I
buy
mean?
a pup.
We-
It's what
we
Sam
put
does.
them in the mud.
The
We're
thing
going to
is-
stop their title race.
You did
on
actually
the
play
face
well
of
in
it.
that game. Yeah, I don't think
play
you
well.
deserve
There's
to
no
lose,
such
but-
thing as playing well and losing a game. You lost.
There you go. Look,
Move on.
he goes on his rant. You're never gonna stop Sam. But no, honestly.
But just the way you boys are at the minute, but I think, like, you know, I might be the only one who thinks it, but I think it is stemmed from the Blue Half of Manchester. This has Arteta was Pep's number 2.
Yeah.
You've got two players off us in the summer with winning mentalities. You've got Zinchenko on the
That's what
left
it's
back
literally what we
and
need.
Jesus at the top. And
I don't
it is
really
what you
think
needed.
that's the main reason why. Because if you actually
I
look
think
at
it
it,
contributes.
It does.
those
It
two
does
players,
massively.
those
It
two
does
players.
massively.
Because if you look at it, yeah, last season, towards the end of the season where they just missed top 4, Arsenal came out of nowhere and all of a sudden they were in the
Yeah, there was
race
a bit
for
of
top
hunger.
four.
That we lacked hunger.
It was like
We
just
lacked
after the
hunger.
Christmas period. It was like just after the Christmas period, Arsenal went on a fucking super run.
Yeah, I know what you're
They
saying.
beat us. They were pushing and they just
Yeah.
missed top 4 by a chance.
Right,
but they were winning most
But
of their
yeah, but
games
we
then.
let top 4 go.
That form, yes.
Silly, like it was.
Yeah,
a
but
nightmare.
I'll put it to you like this then. Last
form
season, when
just kept on pushing.
when they missed out on top 4, if they had Zinchenko and Jesus, they would have got top 4.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
reason why I say
Yeah.
it's mainly not because I mean they probably pushed it this season, but Jesus has been injured. Zinchenko don't play every game. He's also been on the bench.
Yeah,
But it's
playing
not
as
just that.
much.
It's the dressing room as well. It's
Yeah.
not just on
There's a lot
the field.
behind the scenes.
Yes.
Like Jesus on the field, I've got people giving me a bit of stick. Oh, he hasn't scored as many goals as before. That's fine, but I don't mind if he's not scoring when he's playing how he is.
Yeah.
He is controlling, like how he is with the ball. in the box, how
Yeah.
it just like skips through defenders. Like that's what you need.
He's
Like,
one of
he creates the goals.
He's
Yeah.
one of the
Creates-
best pressing forwards
Yeah.
I've ever seen.
Oh no, 100%.
Because he is.
Yeah, yeah.
And you know what was also a big change for them? Getting that bum out of the club. Aubameyang.
Yeah.
Got that bum out of the club.
Yeah.
All the attitudes have been shifted out. And now you just got all the players hungry and want to do well.
Yeah, I mean, it just
Uh,
seems that everything just
Saka's on
happened
form.
Saka,
all at the
yeah.
right time. You know, you've got Saka playing well. You've got Jesus
Saka has to get
as an addition.
Play on
Martinelli
season.
down the left.
Martinelli.
He's like unstoppable as well.
Xhaka.
Yeah.
You boys wanted him out 18 months ago.
Look,
Yeah, he's doing
I
well though.
personally, I always have liked Xhaka. The problem with Xhaka was he just kept losing his cool. He was the one getting carded, sent off, and it would just disrupt games.
Yeah.
But yeah, this season
The thing is, he has always got a card.
I
in,
haven't
though.
got anyone that I can fault. There
No.
He's
is
got
not
shaky
one.
defence though. Gabriel.
but-
Gabriel's a bit shaky.
He has got
Yeah,
a
but then
mistake in him.
yeah,
I mean,
he,
we-
no, he has. Yeah, he,
I mean,
yeah, you're
United
right.
made Saliba look mediocre, but yeah, it's alright.
Look, Saliba at the minute.
Just
he's
give it
got
to him.
me one-
Just tell
yeah.
him you're top of the league. Just
Yeah,
give it to him.
we are literally top of the league. He is a
So wait,
solid
hold on.
defender.
Say it with chest. You gonna win the league, yeah?
We're gonna win the league.
Yeah,
We're gonna win the league. This is it. This is our season. I'm gonna enjoy it. I've spent 4 or 5.
You're competing with him.
I've
Tell
spent
him.
4 or 5 seasons of just being laughed at, especially obviously working with him.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I guess.
And now we are sat where we are for a reason. Which,
The thing is, I don't know if you agree with me or not, bro,
Arsenal
but
title
do you actually think that you were a banter club?
at one point we were, yeah. Like all you got to look at is sort of like other sort of podcasts we've been looking at, and you just see how every week we're getting hammered when we're losing. It's like Arsenal losing again. Let's all have a laugh.
Mate.
Literally week in week
You
out.
get
We were
bullied,
A
man.
losing.
lot of that is
Terrible.
down to stupid opinions of certain fans. Every club's got them.
100%.
I do a podcast of one every week.
Yeah, he is the most biased football fan I know.
Nah, I give it to you guys. You guys are playing really well, and I do think you guys will win the league of C. So
Yeah, no,
Do you know
I
what?
do.
The only reason I don't is because I know it didn't happen against Southampton. You know, it just didn't. But when we were drawing, the perfect example of this, yeah, is the last Premier League game we both played. You drew 0-0 with Newcastle.
Yeah,
We were drawing 0-0 with Chelsea. We brought on £150 million worth
Yeah,
of
yeah,
talent
no,
off the bench
100%.
and won the game. I think our depth is going to be the difference.
the depth is but I do agree with
the
agree
thing
with
is,
what
if
you're
they all
saying.
stay, they stay injury free, then
Yeah.
it's like what
Yeah.
happens now?
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but
That's
I
not
just think over the course of the season, our squad depth will be the difference. The thing is when it comes down to the last 10 games, you've got to be up. You've got to be on it.
100%, because that's what happened. Towards the end of the last season, I think it was 4 games. We lost to Spurs, and then I think we lost to, it was Brighton,
Yeah.
Southampton. I can't remember the exact fixtures, but we dropped points. It was a Brighton one, I remember.
Yeah.
We lost to them, and it was like everyone else lost around, and we just didn't pick up. We could have picked
Didn't
up those
capitalise
points.
on it, yeah.
So everyone else lost.
Yeah,
But when we went and lost,
Yeah.
so we didn't climb where those points. Like we'd have beaten Brighton, we could have got top 4, but we literally had it in our hands, and the pressure let
I
it
think
slip.
this season, top 4 is definite for them.
Yeah.
bro,
I think
it is-
they're gonna go big in summertime. Obviously, if
Especially
they win
if
the
they-
Champions
yeah,
League,
yeah, if they
not
win
Champions League, they win the league,
Yeah.
they're gonna go big. But
Yeah.
I think even if they don't win the league, they got Champions League now. There will be some players that want to come,
yeah,
and
yeah,
they will be get.
yeah, of course
and not
it will.
only because of Arsenal doing well, because of the manager.
But they can see
Arteta's
Managers,
a strong
Arteta,
manager.
he's doing really
He's doing
well,
alright.
and it's actually going back to the pressure. Like before, we would give in to pressure. We'd know
Yeah.
that we've got to win that game when everyone
Yeah.
else is losing,
And that's
and
what
then
they
we'd
fuck up.
lose. But this season, like even when we've gone 1-0 down before, we'd have ended up second half. We'd have lost 3-4
Just
0
capitulated.
completely.
Yeah.
But now we
Yeah.
come out. Look, West Ham, for example, Boxing Day.
Oh yeah,
1-0
yeah.
down. I was at half time.
Yeah, you were even telling me like, yo, this is gonna
messaging,
crumble.
yeah. Literally, I was like, this is where Arsenal. It does like the typical Arsenal's coming
And they
back, and
came
then
back.
we come out second half, and it was like
Completely
That's
different
it,
team.
the pressure
Yeah.
didn't get to them. So if we can keep that mentality the whole way through the season,
That's what I mean. But
that's
it's-
where it could be a game
So
changer.
I got a
It's-
question. Yeah. So with your run right now in the Premier League,
Yeah.
would you rather get knocked out of all the cup games
Mm-hmm.
to just play the leftover Premier League games, one
100%.
game a week?
You would take that?
100%.
You wouldn't
The
want
league,
to
I
win
would-
like? Are you in the FA Cup?
No, we got knocked out. We
No, you're
knocked
there
out.
for-
We got to Brighton.
you're facing
yeah,
them.
FA Cup. We've got
Yeah,
six.
yeah,
Yeah,
same,
so,
yeah,
so
yeah.
you'd rather get knocked out of all that and Europa
If
to win the Premier
you
League.
if you literally gave me the choice of that, yeah, 100%, I'd rather win the league. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Obviously, it would be great to go from. I'd love to win
Yeah.
the Premier League.
How many
And
trophies
the
do you
FA
think
Cup.
realistically you're going to win this season?
I
Because
think-
you're still in a good shot for
could
for
yeah,
FA Cup.
could do two. I'm
Europa as well.
gonna go two. I'm gonna go
I
two.
just think, like I say to you, bro, it's the league for me. Is that last 10 games?
Yeah, 100%.
It can change a lot.
Anything can change.
We've
in the league.
won the last 4 out of 5. We know how to run into a title.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So with the experience and
Yeah,
everything,
yeah,
we haven't
100%.
really changed our team. We've got the same manager, we've got the same team. We know how to dig deep.
Mm.
Do you know what I
But
mean?
you do know your pattern though.
And like you said about
City's
Arteta.
pattern. Yeah. No, go on.
Like that's literally like you mentioned about Arteta, because you mentioned at the beginning about Arteta having the part of the blue.
Yeah.
Obviously he knows how Pep works, so
Yeah,
if
of
he
course,
drills
yeah.
that into Arsenal's team,
Yeah.
we could go on and win it.
I know, but Arteta hasn't got the players there that have done it, apart from Jesus and Zinchenko.
Mm.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I just think the last 10 games are
They can
crucial.
believe.
And
All
I
they
just
got
think-
right now is believe.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's
All
what
they
I'm
got
going.
now is believe.
100%.
But you know what I will say about City? You guys have a pattern. You win 2 Premier League titles back to back. The third one you always flop. You won it 2 back to back. Third one you lost it to Liverpool.
Yeah.
You won 2 right now back to back. This is the third one.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
There's a pattern really in the last few
Well, you
years.
say it's a pattern, but it's only happened once.
No, yeah, because you guys have only won it twice in a row, and
And
that's
then
it.
lost it, and now we won it twice.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You lost it twice. Third season is always a flop. So in your run with the title and with Pep. So
I'm
that's-
just going to go. I'm going to go with hope. Like, so literally, as an Arsenal fan now, this season it's belief. We believe we can do it because we're seeing a difference in the players. You
Yeah.
see how the managers like operating, and he's got the players playing. We're scoring goals. Like you got to think last season. I think it was last season where after the first 3 games we were bottom of the league.
Yeah.
0. I don't think we even scored 0 goals and 0 points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was that.
a
We
flip,
didn't even
innit?
get- we
This
didn't
season
even
it was a
score.
flip. It was United's turn to lose
Yeah,
the
I know,
first
yeah.
3.
And then we come back. Obviously, during the season, during last season, we did, like you say, come back. But then towards the end of the season, when we had the chance to go up to top 4,
Oh,
as
that
we
was
said,
the season
we
that they
flopped.
done the Amazon thing,
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
it?
Yeah,
What a
yeah,
watch
yeah.
that was.
Yeah.
that was.
Honestly, and that's how you see. That's why you got so much. I've got so much respect for Arteta.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I see
How
what you
he
mean
is.
now when you were
Yeah.
saying about the Banter Club thing. You're literally sitting rock bottom of the league, got a Aubameyang turning up in an all gold Lambo.
Yeah.
100%.
Damn
Different
it, yeah.
haircuts.
Wow, man.
Now we can go and do
Yeah.
that at Chelsea. Well, he don't even. He
He's
doesn't
looking to
play
go
that
back to
much.
Barcelona
Yeah,
right now.
man.
Been in Chelsea 6 months.
He
He's
can't go
falling.
anywhere else, though, can he? He's only had to play for Chelsea or Barcelona. I've been told.
Yeah.
Wow, man.
So what? So with the derby, it's a big derby. Would you
It
say it's
is.
one of the biggest derbies?
Do you know what it is? I'm going to
You
say
think?
it. I'm
You
going to
think
say
it's a bigger
it's-
derby than United and to be fair, United see it. It's a derby, but I wouldn't say it's one of the biggest. I'll say.
Yeah, I'm going
I'll
to say
probably-
Arsenal's is.
I would say Arsenal's derby, and maybe United and Liverpool are probably the
Yeah.
biggest derbies.
Arsenal
in the
Spurs.
league.
There's always drama.
The only reason why I'll say City's derby is not as big is because you guys only just came up. Like, if you're really talking
Yeah,
about
we
it.
went and just came up, have we? We've taken over.
Yeah, you've taken over, but you've only been there. Like the derby, probably 20 years ago, no one was looking at the derby like it was a thing. Like, oh,
But-
form gets
but
out the window. That
I
you be
was.
battering.
What do you mean no one's looking at I was?
Mate,
Yeah,
mate,
just
if
what do you mean?
if you're
Just
talking,
because you didn't.
if you're talking about derbies, big derby history, big games, you can even put maybe a United and Arsenal is probably a derby.
Yeah, but yeah, they were.
Yeah,
But-
United
but
and
you-
Arsenal.
like-
United and Arsenal is always.
You always want to be the best team in your town.
Yeah, yes, I know, but
Do
I'm
you know what I
saying
mean?
like historically, if you're talking about big derbies, like
Right.
United and City
Nah,
are
I
not
don't
considered.
buy that, bro.
as a
Even your
big
man
derby.
Scholes, Roy Keane, even they're all saying
Yeah, but they
before that the game
they say-
against City was better than any other. Was
They
More
said
important
it.
than
They've
any other.
said it live on TV. But they used to get the Premier League schedule. The first games that they were looking at were Liverpool and Arsenal, not even at City. Like I still
I
think
st- I-
I'm
I
not
do-
saying that it's not a derby and that it's not big. I'm just saying which one is bigger. And I think the Liverpool and United derby.
you know, I'll
is bigger.
give you Arsenal Tottenham.
I'd say Arsenal, Tottenham's.
So you think the City and
Back in-
United? Wait, hold on.
back
You're
in the
saying?
day, yeah.
Wait, hold on. Forget back
Not
then.
now.
I'm just talking about in general. When we're talking about derbies, You're telling me City United is bigger than United and Liverpool.
You've got a lot more history between you and Liverpool. There's a lot more history. What I'm saying is City
But that's
United
what-
is different because it's who's to
What?
be the best in the town.
What? Okay.
Yeah, no,
what-
I do.
okay.
I have got to agree with that. Like you want to, like as you say, like North
What
London.
would
We
you
say
say
Arsenal,
makes a
Tottenham, we
derby
say
big?
North London. North London is red. North London is white.
What would you say
Tottenham,
makes a
Tottenham,
derby
sorry.
big though?
That's what a derby is, bro. It's
I know, but
Do you know what I mean?
what would
Same
you
town.
say makes a derby big?
It's just pride of your town, like pride of North
Yeah.
London, pride of Manchester. Do you know what I mean?
Like, that's what we do. Like if
the
Arsenal win,
derby's
we
for the
say
fans.
the first thing we scream out is North London is red.
Yeah, yeah.
And the same with Spurs. So I get it.
Because like Arsenal and Chelsea's a derby.
Yeah, but it's not as.
doesn't
But
matter.
it's not as
I'm
big.
just saying. I don't think it really. I mean, it does add more fuel to the fire.
Yeah, of course
with,
it does,
Was
yeah.
it
Be it-
being
be
in
it-
the
be
same
it- yeah,
city?
yeah, 100.
I'm saying
yeah.
like you don't need to be in the same city for it to be a derby. I think history also kicks in about how
No,
long you
no.
guys are going.
History does kick in,
It is the
but-
same city. A derby is what that is.
Arsenal and
It's the same
Chelsea are
city,
not the
bro.
same like area. But it's still derby.
It's London as a general.
Yeah, but
it's
then there's-
London.
but
You and
United
Liverpool,
and
you and Liverpool.
Liverpool's-
That's not a derby, bro. It's a rivalry. That's
Yeah,
not a derby.
that's a good way of putting it.
That's a good way of
Rivalry is a
putting
good
it.
way of putting it.
Yeah.
Liverpool, and Everton has big rivalry.
Yeah, no, that's a derby.
That's a
bro.
derby.
Derby, I mean, yeah.
But
I think he's hit the nail on the head. It's a rivalry.
Different words, yeah. Same thing with maybe United and Arsenal. It's probably a rivalry, not a derby.
That's
yeah.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
No, no,
yeah,
no.
'cause- yeah,
No, no,
it's
no,
more, it's
you're
more
right,
of an,
you're right,
it's
you're
more
right.
of an angered game. Whereas,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
100%.
No, you're right.
But anyway, Archie, predictions, bro. What are you
Yeah,
going
come
for?
on,
What are you
predict.
going for this weekend?
Predictions.
Come on, say
always.
it with chess. Your Gunners, yeah?
Do you know what? I'm going to go with the same score at home, but obviously Arsenal to win 3-1 away.
3-1.
I'm going to go for it. I'm going to
Who you
go
got
for
scoring?
it. I'm going to say Odegaard, Saka, and Martinelli.
Oh,
Who's got
Martin.
for Tottenham? Let me guess, Kane.
You don't want to say it.
I don't want. I
Say it.
don't want to say it. I don't want to say it. But
It's Kane.
but do you know how he's going to score it? The same way he did in the first.
Penalty.
It's going to be a penalty. That's how it is. It's like it's what they go for. I reckon in the changing room before, and they say right, just go and get a penalty in the game. He always scores penalties.
Yeah, he
against
does,
us.
to be fair.
But yeah, that's
There's
that's
normally
what-
always a penalty in a North
Yeah.
London
Yeah,
derby.
yeah, that's what. 100%.
Any red cards? If you're going to put a bet, you're going to put a bet on a red card?
Granit Xhaka.
See, I would have done it because do you know what he does
No,
show?
I think Granit Xhaka's
He's got
changed.
more
Yeah,
discipline
no,
about him now.
100%.
He's changed right now,
100%.
man.
He has changed. Last season, I'd have said yeah, like.
Now you can't even put it on.
because he is. He controls himself. He gets the odd one. He gets, but he's passionate now about the club. He's playing really well as well. And another guy we haven't mentioned for Arsenal, Thomas Partey.
Ooh.
He is really playing well this season.
Yeah. No, he is.
Playing
yeah.
really well.
He is, and you know what? I'm surprised he hasn't been injured.
Nah, he
He's
hasn't.
injury prone as well, and this guy's not been injured. I think it's the way they're playing. It's like he's not on the ball as much. He gets the ball, he releases it. So
Yeah.
they're not really. And I'm thinking that's a coaching thing. Arteta's probably drilled it to him, mate. You know you're injury prone. Don't hold on to the ball too much.
Mm.
You get the ball, release, boom, quick
Yeah.
releases.
Yeah, 100%.
And you're gonna
It's playing
save
for them
it.
instead of holding it there. Because Tottenham, on the other hand, they will shut us down.
Yeah.
If they've got all they've got everyone fit. So I know they've got Richarlison, I think, still out.
Yeah.
He'd be a problem, like he was in the first game. He's
Yeah.
the one that obviously got the penalty.
Yeah.
It's a problem in the box. He will cause.
Yeah.
He will cause more problems for our defence than I think Kane will. Just because of pace and things like that, but Kane obviously is a finisher.
Yeah.
You've got Kulusevski.
Yeah,
Is he still out though?
I'm not sure.
I don't know
I don't. They potentially
who's available,
could be back.
but
I think Conte
if
said
they
that
are all
after
available-
Palace, I think Conte said he's hoping that they're going to be back. If they're available.
It's
It's
gonna be a
going
tough
to be a
game.
battle of the midfield.
Yeah.
It's going to be
It's
a good
gonna-
weekend.
it's gonna
of
be a
derby,
good
bro.
This is what I mean.
weekend,
It'll be a really, really,
Good
really
weekend.
solid weekend, and
Yeah.
obviously I just hope we pull out this result. But yeah, Tottenham will still cause
Well,
problems.
what do you think score predictions will be?
I think Arsenal.
And what
will
are
beat
you
them.
hoping for?
Well, I'm hoping Arsenal drop points, obviously.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But I just think from Tottenham's current form and Arsenal's, I know form goes out the window, right?
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah,
derby, you get that.
It
but
does go out the window.
I've just got to base it.
But
off-
you still have to go on form somehow. You've got to go on it somewhere.
Yeah, I
because
just
if
think-
we were losing games, you'd like.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
I do think you're too much for him, but the thing is Tottenham always they
They
find
do.
a
So
way,
they find
man.
a way. Yeah, they do. They
find
do.
a
They
way.
do. They do.
So I think they will put it on you, and I reckon you will find it a bit sticky at some
100%.
points during the game. But I think you'll get over the line, bro.
I feel we've got to go out there.
So what score are you picking?
I don't think Tottenham will get panned again, but unless it's a penalty, I don't think they'll score against them either. So
Could even be
2-0.
Yeah.
You're going 2-0.
2-0, yeah.
I'm going for an upset, mate. I'm saying 2-1. Tottenham.
You're
Two
going
on
2 on Tottenham.
I'm going 2-1 Tottenham, mate.
Honestly, he hates Arsenal. That's why.
Yeah, I know he
Going
does.
to-
He don't like seeing it. He don't like seeing us do well.
I just think Conte is in deep stress right now, and the players they're going to be pumped for this North London.
They are. No,
and
they
they
are.
don't want to
Yeah.
get smashing, and they're going to fucking push it. Like they've been playing shit, and they're due to at least get some points right now. Like
Yeah.
they've been doing shit, and this is at their home. They always end up beating Arsenal at their home, and what more what's it called to get
Time
confidence.
to do it.
Yeah, time to do
Obviously,
it. Like
them being the ones that knock Arsenal
To get
off the
motivated.
perch.
What time to
That's
get
how they're
motivated?
going to look at it. That's how they're going to look
This
at
could
it.
transform
more time to
their
get
season.
motivated. Yeah, you can get
And
motivated
then
for
it'll have
the derby.
everyone turning to us. It'll drop the obviously it'll drop the confidence of Arsenal.
Yeah.
Losing this.
It
But
could be a motivation thing, like, and also you have to look at where they are in the league with United. We're tight on points. They're probably thinking, mate, we can't afford to like slip up here. So it's
they're
like,
not going to want to. They're not going to want to lose.
like for
how
me,
they did against
what
us. at
I
home.
would hope is a draw. Like for United, that's what I would probably want, a draw. But I do think, I don't know, I just feel like something's going to happen at Spurs that they're just going to come out like angry.
Arsenal have
they
got to
need
go
fresh, and they need it.
Tottenham
And
need the
it.
result.
Yeah.
Well, really, so do Arsenal. I just think they've got too much, bro. They've got too much momentum.
Yeah,
Arsenal.
no.
Can
100%.
Tottenham handle the pressure?
That's the thing.
Can Tottenham
Have they ever handled it before?
Of course they
They're
haven't.
bottlers.
That's the bottle job
But
FC.
I guess we're going to see it on the weekend.
Yeah,
That's it.
100%. That's it. I mean,
But
it's just,
just before we do head out, though, I will hit you with another random fact of the week. You're going to hate me for this one. Right, as we all
Come
know,
on.
yeah, the 03-04 season, the Arsenal Invincibles.
yeah.
Right, I've said it before, I'll say it again. It's a myth. The Invincibles is a myth, right? You went the league unbeaten, great, right? You actually lost 6 games that year, right, in other competitions.
Yeah.
And you ended up winning 1 trophy. In 98-99, Man United actually only lost 5 games that season, and you know what happened that year? Premier League, FA Cup, Champions League.
Trouble, mate.
That's why I say the Invincibles, they're a myth.
I'll take it though. I'll take
You can
it.
keep your little golden trophy, bro.
Yeah. Well, we'll take it. We're gonna
Yeah,
take
well,
the title
good
off
luck
you
on your
this year.
derby, mate.
We're taking it.
Let's see how it goes. We'll catch you guys next week. Peace.